My name is Glenn. Um, just going to create a little vlog, uh, kind of give you a brief detail of who I am and what do I do, and so on. A little bit about my past, or I'll give you something about my present, I should say. Right now, I am 52 years old, uh, living in Austin, Texas, born and raised here in Austin. Um, Married, beautiful wife, very caring, loving wife, who I cannot say that I owe everything to. Um, but her name's Candy, by the way, in case you was wondering. So it kind of fits me perfect. I happen to love candy. I don't, some kind of noise back there. I don't know what's going on. I'm just kind of in a by the public library in a little park here area. Uh, I've had a very rough childhood growing up. I have a learner disability, so my entire school years, I spent most of my time in special ed, all the way from elementary to high school. Um, Being in special ed, they kind of give you more than what you actually deserve, like putting you into the next grade, even though you don't actually really deserve to be put in the next grade. Um, I was placed in so many grades that when it came time to graduate, I was a bunch of credits short. So I never did graduate. I was actually in the 12th grade when they told me that I could not graduate because I did not have enough credits. Um, but anyways, as of my childhood, I had a very abusive stepdad. My real dad was never around, has never been around my entire life. I got to try to know him a couple times, but never it never did work out for us. So, uh, as of what I've been told right now, he's dealing with cancer, and I'm sorry that he's dealing with cancer, but I mean, still, you should try to be in a child's life, regardless. Uh, but seems like he doesn't want anything to do with me. Why, I do not know. I don't ask him. If he wants to tell me, he can tell me. But, anyways, my stepdad was very abusive towards me and my brother, that's 2 years younger than me. Uh, we both were whipped with various objects growing up. I mean, you name it, I've been hit with it. Um, anyways, um, at the age of 18, I found out that I could leave, so I actually ran away from home and called the cops on my stepdad, had him arrested, and went and stayed with my grandparents in Leander that were alive at the time. And, well, they're gone now, but may they rest in peace. I miss them like crazy because they're the ones that I used to always go to for advice on what to do. But yeah, I miss them like crazy. I know they're in a better place. My jobs that I've had in the past, even though I was a slow learner, there was one job that I thought I could do and actually try, and which was driving a semi cross country. I got into that and started doing that, and gonna find out I was actually pretty good in it. So I did that for 11, 12 years, driving cross country semis, and it's a rough job, I'll tell you. It is a rough job. Okay, in case you wondered, I am part of the demolition. Love that guy. Great guy. Also does some great advice too. And yeah, just doing a little video, mister. Wow. Almost hit the guy down there crossing the sidewalk. It's a little driveway here with a little hill that everybody has to drive down before they get to the main street, and they take a little too fast because they don't know what's on the bottom. Anyways, also I worked in the oil field for a few years in Kansas. Like that, became a supervisor of that. But two thousand 15 or 2014, I can't exactly remember. My memory's kind of shot, and I'll give you a little detail of that here in a minute. Yeah, it's very hard. I started having issues with my neck and went to see a doctor, and come to find out I had a couple pinched nerves in my neck. So they went in there and did surgery, reconstructive surgery, to get the nerves unstuck, and come to find out I have got degenerative disc disease, deteriorated disc disease, and have to deal with chronic pain now constantly. But anyways, 2014 started one surgery, and then every year after that I was having another surgery in my neck, because the hardware that they was putting in me was not being accepted by my bone tissue, because my bone tissue was very fragile. Yeah, like I said, I'm 52 years old, and my doctor actually told me I've got a body of a 90-year-old, meaning that I'm very fragile. Something you not want to hear through your doctor, especially when you're thinking you're all tough and everything. And anyways, every year I was getting more hardware into my neck. In 2019, I had another neck surgery. So in other words, I was having neck surgeries from 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. one surgery every year on my neck and getting more hardware. In 2019, I met a surgeon that said he could fix me real good, and I might not need another surgery after that. That surgery was my toughest of all surgeries I've ever had in my life. I say that because that surgery was 12 hours long. They went and put the scar right here is where they went into the front. Let the plane go overhead. Hopefully y'all can hear me all right. I'm using my phone. I don't have like a video fancy camera or anything like that. Anyways, they went into my front of my neck, put in a whole bunch of screws in the front here, and then they turned me over to work on the back of my neck, put in more hardware. They put in 2 bars from C2 to T3, the vertebrae. They run parallel to each other down my spine. And some more screws in the back of my neck. Like I said, this surgery was 12 hours long. My wife, she was continuously updated on my condition. And now to today, I am dealing with chronic pain in my neck, among other medical issues that I deal with on a daily basis, of pain in my lumbar now. So I basically have issues from my lumbar all the way to my cervical, which is the top of your neck, right back here. And I got one big fancy scar back there in the back of my neck. It's really long. And I'll try to do like a little picture of my x-rays of that surgery, what my neck looks like now today. It's all titanium. Almost $1 million in titanium screws and hardware. Almost consider myself a $1 million man. Thank God I was on the insurance. Oh man. Yeah, I'm also a Cowboys fan. But today I'm having issues with my pain, because now I have dealing with pain doctors, and they're trying to do everything they can to prevent me from having to deal with pain, which is not working. They put in a pain stimulator, which is on one side, that runs electricals to the top of my neck, which doesn't work. Doesn't feel like it's working anyways. So they went in and put a pain pump in on my left side, and what that basically consists of is it's a pump that has a tube running from it to my cervical vertebrae, or to my vertebrae, right around the thoracic section, and it pumps medication right into my lumbar, my spine. Um, yeah, it's rough. Um, I want to kind of do it like a daily vlog, maybe a weekly vlog of what I have to do now, because now I no longer can work, which is not me, because I'm the type of person that does not like to sit around and do nothing. I love working. I love being outdoors. I don't like to be cooped up inside, not doing anything. But as you can see, I'm in a wheelchair now. So this is how I get around uh, around the city of Austin, my wheelchair. Uh, and let me tell you, it's not easy not having a vehicle. I can walk, but I cannot walk a long distance. I cannot stand for a long period of time because I have balance issues now, because the pain that gives me headaches, makes me very unstable. So I deal with constant headaches now as well. But right now, me and my wife, we're trying to get through every day, and it's very hard because her youngest son, that's 17 years old, is literally eating us out of everything that we have. And now we struggle every day. And nobody wants to help, which is not great. Me and my wife, we're both Christian people. We go to church every Sunday. Even though I'm hurting, I still get dressed and go to church every Sunday. I feel that's my one day to get up and get out of the house. Even though I'm in pain, I still will get up and get out and go to church. But as I'm saying, like right now, currently I do have a GoFundMe account. I will post that in a link below. I'm asking for some help. If you can spare $1, my theory is something is better than nothing. And if one person donated $1, that dollar can build up through time as more people donate. And trust me, I don't like doing this one single bit, because it's not me. I'm the type of person that wants to go out there and earn that dollar. And now I cannot do it no more. I've tried, even when I become disabled, to go and work, and I was having issues with that, because I had a few years ago a silent heart attack. A silent heart attack is basically a heart attack without the symptoms. I ended up with 2 stents in my body because of it. So now I take blood pressure medicine for that, blood pressure medicine for that, so that I do not have another heart attack. And I also had one small stroke. Like I said, that's been a few years ago as well. But I'm gonna do like a weekly log of what I have to do as a disabled man that has to get around Austin in the conditions that he is in. And I am in some rough conditions right now. Your thoughts, well wishes, and prayers are always accepted. And I thank God that I'm still here today, living my life with my wife. Anyways, it's getting a little hot out here, and it's well, I'll try and see what time it is. It's 12 o'clock, and it's 95 degrees outside here in Austin. And it's only going to get hotter here. It's been in the 103s for the past few days. Weather's crazy. But the saying goes, don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes, they'll change. That's the theory in Austin. And anyways, that's it for now. Like I said, if you can help them, please help us. Don't do it for me, do it for my wife, if anything. She's the one that deserves this. And my son, my stepson, I love dearly. I treat him as my own. Because his father isn't around either. So I know how he feels. And I don't want him going through that, because it's not a great feeling. So I would try to be there every day for him. He's going into boxing classes right now to be a boxer. He loves that, so I support him in that. Bought him brand new boxing gloves and shoes, and told him, don't ever stop. Keep going. If you lose, learn from that loss and try again. So anyways, that's all for now. Until next time, God bless you.